But I do have something that Mike and I have been working on for about 7 months that is pretty cool, and I'm very proud of it, and I'm as excited about it as I was about Video Boss. What I'd like to propose to you is a product called Video Genesis. And you'll notice that Mike, in all of his cleverness there, sort of said, that was the genesis of Andy and I talking about video. Well, it was. And so here's what Mike and I, since we had that conversation and started working together on videos, and Mike and I work together on a lot of videos, even if it's just him calling me and saying, I tried this thing, here are the results, what do you think needs to be changed? Mike and I have probably spent about $1 million. It's like literally right around $1 million on purchase traffic to send to our videos. And over the course of that massive amount of traffic and massive analytics, and here's the analytics that we use. We use Visual Website Optimizer, Convert.com, and Google Analytics. We have narrowed down the most successful elements of our videos, and we've created something called the Critical 13. So in any video that you've ever seen, you have likely seen one or more of these 13 styles of video. And so, for example, you've seen the direct-to-camera, like this is direct-to-camera, right? You've also seen what we call the read and speak, that somebody called they call that the ugly sales video, where it's just text on the screen, right? And it's like the text on the screen, more text, next slide, text, and it follows the voice precisely. We call that the read and speak. There are the doodle animation videos. There are interview style, virtual interview style animation videos. There is the faux interview. There is the two-person interview. There's the demonstration video. There's the walk and talk. And then there's another one called The Boss. And so what we've done is we've created a series of trainings that right now I think it doesn't matter. It's like 15 hours worth of on-camera trainings where Mike and I are in my studio, not unlike this, and we walk through these Critical 13 in a behind-the-scenes manner, meaning it's all based on stuff that we've done. So I show you the Kajabi PowerPoint. Mike shows you the outcome of some of his virtual stuff that he's done. We do a Google Hangout, virtual interview style, virtual live webcast. And it's all based on practical stuff that we do. So it's not, hey, here's the theory. It's here's what it is. Here's how we did it. Here are the resources that we use to do it. And then we walk them through the process from script to screen. And we're super proud of it. So we talk about not only the Critical 13, and so the 13, there's 13 modules for each one of them. We actually talk about the right style to use. So for example, you don't use a read and speak to get traffic, right? You might not even use a read and speak to get opt-ins. You could use a read and speak to get sales. When would you use an interview? Do you use an interview to get sales or an interview to get traffic? We actually have been doing so many different types of videos and so much testing. We found out that there are certain combinations that you can use in order to maximize whether you want traffic and rankings, you want leads and subscribers, or you want straight up conversions or calls to action. And so we have this whole module that's like this matrix with a 13 down the side and potentially what you're trying to do. And we basically give you our test results, like this did better than this did worse than this was the best one here, and then in the combination of this, if you use this and this together, it's ass kicking. So we go through that. We teach you how to write a video script. In fact, we have a 15-point doc, or it's not really a document, but a 15-point process. It's very similar to some of the things we just taught you in terms of promise of the premise, the four circumstances, left side of the river, right side of the river, the boat, the captain. And we've got that broken down into how we actually create the content for a video. When do you use social proof? How often do you use social proof? When do you have the guarantee? When do you talk about the product versus the opportunity versus about, damaging admissions? All that stuff is all laid out in a grid. And then we actually have a real sales video script that we use that kicked ass, and we break that apart according to that. And so that's pretty cool.